focus, and it'll be pretty easy. Alright. The cost of 5 cereal boxes is $10. What is the cost of 1 box? So, 5 of them cost 10. But I want to know, Alex, how much 1 costs? Alex? 2. The way I do that is I take 10 divided by 5. 10 divided by 5 is? 2. So we call this the unit rate, or the unit price, meaning how much is 1 box? Unit price means 1. But, of course, in math, we use fancy words. Constant of proportionality is a fancy way of saying unit price. But they'll say constant of proportionality, and you'll be like, wow, what's that? It's so hard, it sounds difficult. That's just, what's the cost of 1? So, what's the cost of 1? 2. Okay? So the constant of proportionality is just 2. That's it. Okay? Now, in our story, we're talking about 2 things. What are the 2 things we're talking about? Cereal, boxes, and what else? The cost of them. In other words, money. Right? So the 2 things we're talking about is cereal boxes, which is together, right? Cereal boxes, and money. Those are the 2 things we're talking about. Now we have to determine those 2 things. One of them represents your X, and the other one represents your Y. So, what does X represent in our story? Yes, so we're going to label this cereal boxes. X represents cereal boxes, so therefore, what does Y represent? Money, cost of money, so we're going to put the $sign. So I'm going to ask you the hardest question. If I buy 0 boxes, how much is that going to cost me? $0. 1 box? $2. 2 boxes? 3? What am I counting by? 2. Go for it. Be careful at the bottom because I skipped. Yep. Good. Angel, what's next to the 4?
8.
Christian, what is next to the 5? Vanessa, what's next to the 6? And Carla, what's next to the 10? Very good. What am I multiplying by? 2. So if I go times 2, I get 2. Times 2, I get 4. Times 2, I get 6. Times 2, I get 8. Times 2, times 2, times 2. I get those numbers, right? Where do you think I'm getting this 2 from?
From your
yeah, your answer. Your unit price, your constant of proportionality. Whatever number this is, that's what we get to multiply by. Got it? Doubling also works. What's double 4? Oh, I'm sorry. What's double 2? 4. What's 4 doubled? 8. What's 5 doubled? 10. So what's 10 doubled? 20. It's doubling. We're going to skip equation for today. I'll show you that tomorrow. Okay, let's do the graph. This is my X, and this is my Y. So what does X represent? What should I title this? What does X stand for? Cereal boxes. Very good. What is my Y going up by? Money. Cost. Cost in dollars. Good. Now, be very careful. Students have a hard time with this. You're the one numbering the boxes, right? But what we have to remember is that we're numbering the lines, not the boxes. So, cereal boxes. What am I going to go up by? 1. So, I number the lines. Number the lines. Notice that my numbers are right underneath the lines. It's very important that you do that. Don't put the numbers in between. Okay, money. What should I go up in money? Twos. Do you remember on your do now, we went up by 15s, we went up by 25? You have the choice. Whatever, since it doesn't have any numbers, you can decide what to go up by. I am going to be smart about it and go up by twos. So number the lines. 2, 4, 6. Go all the way up. I ended at 24. Cool. All right. Now we're going to graph. What are we going to graph? The chart, the table over here. These are your ordered pairs. This is, you don't have to write this down, 0, 0. This is 1, 2. This is 2, 4. So these are your ordered pairs. These are your, like, your dots. So 0, 0. 1, 2. 1 over. And then we usually go up 2 lines, but each line is 2, so I just have to go up 1. 2, 4. 2, 4. Keep going. Rulers. You guys have rulers in your containers. Just leave them out for the period. We're going to need them the whole period. Share the rulers. I mean, the box of colored pencils also works at a straight edge. We need to make sure it's straight. We got to make sure it's nice and straight. Why? Because a proportional relationship. Oh, yeah. Proportional relationship at straight lines. So make sure you use a ruler, then hand it over. Use another ruler. Sharing is caring.
So you can put down each between from sheet to sheet and keep going up like there you go. Because you already know it's coming.
We're good? Connect the dots? We're good, Joaquin? Alright. Do I have 7 on my table? No, but can you look at the graph and tell me what is how much does 7 boxes cost? 14, right? 8, 16, 9, 18. There, right? Alright. Okay, number 1. What does the point 1 comma mean in the context of the problem? I didn't make a mistake and leave it blank. I did it on purpose. Because what is the missing number? 2. And I left it out because that would give you all the answers, right? Now, what does the point 1 comma 2 mean in the context of the problem? What does context of the problem mean? That means the story. So, in the story that we read at the very beginning, this story, what does this point mean? What does this point on our graph mean in the context of the story? So what does the 1 mean in our story? What does the 2 mean in our story? What does the 1 stand for? What is the 2? 4. So, 1 cereal box equals $2. So, we're going to write that down. Literally, you have to do these on tests. You have to explain what these dots mean in Alex the story. So, 1 comma 2 means that 1 cereal box cost $2. So, 1 comma 2 means that 1 cereal box cost $2. That's what it means. Nothing too complicated. Okay, what does the point 00 mean in the context of the problem?
0 boxes, $0.
Yeah, but use the word cost. Whoops. So, 00 means that 0 cereal boxes cost $0. You're literally going to be asked that. And you just have to write this little simple sentence. Now, what do kids do? Kids write,
Couple of words.
what does the point 00 mean in the context of the problem? They'll write nothing. Like literally nothing. Like the word nothing. And that's wrong. And you just lost simple points. You have to literally tell me this first 0 stands for cereal boxes and the second 0 tells you cost you $0. Like, literally write that down. Some of you might make the mistake of writing nothing, and no, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, what does the point 6,12 mean in the context of the problem? So fill that out. 6,12. See if you can write the sentence before everybody else does. 6,12. Some of this packet's missing the information. We'll do it like this. I left that blank to decide as a class what I wanted to do. David, what does 6,12 mean in the context of the problem? Yeah, exactly. 6,12 means that 6 cereal boxes cost $12. What is the constant of proportionality?
Unit bread.
Yes, what is the value of the constant of proportionality? $2. How do we know that? Well, it's the very first number we got up here. Huh? Alright, the equation, I'll teach you tomorrow. Alright, move on to the next problem. Read the next problem to yourself. Did you read the next problem to yourself? Okay, the cost of 4 notebooks is $10. What is the cost per notebook? Oh no. What does per mean? Each. What does that mean? What does each per mean? 1. So I'm asking you, what is the cost of 1 notebook? How would I figure that out? Divide. What number goes inside the division box? 10. What goes outside? 4. Go ahead and do it. Go. Before I do it. If you're good, fill it out. If you feel comfortable about your answer, please work ahead of me. Task managers, can you ask your team what answers they got for this one? Task manager, what answers did you guys get? Is there anybody in your team that didn't get the same answer? 2 times 4 is 8, remainder 2, bring down the 0, 4 goes into 20, 5